Hey everyone, coinmetallurgist here. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have a whole lot of miscellaneous stuff to be searching through. Lots of jewelry, jars that have just kind of like miscellaneous buttons and stuff put in them, jewelry box, got some stamps, just like some change to see if there's anything old in there. All kinds of stuff. And all of this comes from my late grandmother. And so I'm going to be going through this, seeing what's valuable, seeing what may have memories for any of my siblings or cousins, and then kind of divvying it up or figuring out what people want. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to record going through all of this. I'm just gonna go through it off camera and come back to you guys with the results, because otherwise this is gonna be super long. So here we go. So I'm not all the way through, but I went through this big jar that was mostly buttons. It had like some bars of soap in it. I threw away those bars of soap that were from like hotels and stuff. And I decided that all the buttons from everywhere I'm gonna put in this jar. So it's about half full now. And I've started to go through this jar, and so I have it laid out. And I'm going to show you what I think is good here. But before I do that, a couple buttons that I think are good. I have this one. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Which I don't know much about this, but it says Scoville Manufacturing Company, Waterbury. So I don't know anything about that. There's one cufflink, but it's missing its pair. The other one. Let's see. And then there's a couple like glass beads. Not like a whole set of them, but like this one green one. Sorry, my arm's there. And then one red one. Apologize a bit for this video. I'm not where I normally record, so I don't have a lot of the things I normally have. I don't have a tripod. I don't have good lighting. I don't have even a really strong magnet or like acids and things to test it. So a lot of what it was in this jar right here is pins, and I have them laid out here, and I've gone through them, and I think that there's two things that are pretty good, because I think this ring right here and this medallion with this hand are both marked as being silver. This one's marked sterling, and this ring's marked 925 CTR. Choose the right ring. So two silver items in that bit. I'll give you a look at these pins, but I don't think there's anything else good in there. This is kind of cool. This is like pencil lead, but I think it's actually lead before they switched to using graphite, because it's super old leads. So take a look at these. With buttons, if there's anything that you guys think I should specifically be looking for in that jar, let me know in the comments, and I can try to look through it again later. But I don't really know what to look for in the buttons. And I started to sort out most of the change, and I'll count that up and let you guys know once I'm sure I've gone through all of it. Okay, I got the next bit of items out here. A lot of tie clips and tie tacks, religious ones. We have LDS, which is Latter-day Saint, and CTR for Choose the Right. Some scriptures, an Angel Moroni, Captain Moroni or something like that. We got Salt Lake Temple in Utah. Some American flag pins. We got a pin from Cripple Creek, Colorado. We got a Swiss Army knife, a couple pieces of pyrite and some other rocks. What was this? Sarah Covey or something. Let's see what the brand was. Yeah, Sarah Covey bracelet, some earrings, this little tiny keychain lighter. I know nothing about that, if anyone has any thoughts. See, it says Empress, I think, Japan. And that closes. This is a Zippo brand, but it's not a lighter. It's a tape measure. So Quality Spring Products, interesting. Some random earrings and things. Not sure what this is. either. It says Ellis Rosenberg, Victor, Colorado, patent April 14th, 1903. On the top, it says snap on your key ring. And this says the flourishing shoe for the man who cares. And it says manufactured Newark, New Jersey. So I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, that's the next bit of stuff. Oh, this tiny little chain over here is marked 925. The ring holding the pendants on here is marked 925. The things on the end are not marked, but they seem to be this silver probably. Again, I can't test them, but that's it for now. I'll be right back. Okay, so next we got 3 tax tokens that I think were actually in with those buttons, but I forgot to show you earlier. We got a halfpenny from 1915, a few of these tokens, back the blue, not an old token at all. One different token, Paws of Honor, and a Statue of Liberty token from 2015. This one's a bit cooler than those. Genealogical Society of Utah, 1994, so it's like the centennial of it. Doesn't appear to be precious metals, just cool metal. We got marbles. We have a necklace, bracelet, earring, two different options for the earrings. This is a Sarah Covey set, and it's 14 karat plated. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Take this off the top of everything and look what's under here. A bunch of costume jewelry, so nothing special there. This little brush head, or maybe even a toothbrush head, appeared to maybe be like tone silver, but it seems to just be like plastic plated that way. This is an old matchbook from Elitch's. So in Denver, there's a Six Flags Elitch Gardens, but it used to just be Elitch's. So that's kind of interesting. There's 2 10 Bolivares from Venezuela. They're from 2018, so nothing valuable. I don't know how she ended up with those. A little dove pin made out of wood. This is a Sarah Covey also. And then the only other thing that I didn't show you that I got out is this little screwdriver set. Little old screwdriver set. Okay, be back with the next stuff. Got some really good stuff and some really not so good stuff in this next bit. First, some random stamps, some used, some unused, ranging anywhere from 1 cent to $1.05. One roll of stamps unused. A little cross here, not labeled as gold or anything, but just kind of special to someone at some point. And then here, somebody, I think, recently bought 3 of these tokens, and along with them, this Donald Trump pocket watch. So, I'll show you the outside of this, but nothing valuable there with that. And then we got this little salutatorian, I can read. And we got a Timex watch. This is, I think, just stainless steel Timex. And then this real old watch, which the movement is, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but it's like Elgin. Very nice, made in the USA. And on it, the piece here, I don't know if you can see this, it's 14 karat, just this part. The bracelet, I believe, is stainless steel. Let's open that up and show it better. And it's BWC company. And then we have some dental gold. So some of this is actually gold colored. I guess like yellow gold colored. But like this big piece is more of like a silver color. So I don't know if that's gold or if it's some other metal. Let me know if you know. We have a set of like Monopoly pieces, nothing special there. We got this rock that says it's a souvenir from Flagstaff Mountain. And we got another bag of costume jewelry. So some stuff not so good, but our first gold. So we'll keep on looking. Okay, so next we got a bunch of pearl necklaces, none of which I believe are authentic pearls. This one has knots between the pearls, but it's still, I think I can see the lines and they're perfect spheres, so I don't think they're actual pearls. Some costume jewelry down here, about half of it's Sarah Covey. Have some more tax tokens. This was kind of cool. I don't have one of these yet. This is a ration coupon for 5 pounds of sugar. There's 3 of those. It's interesting. We have some pins, and up here's where we get to the interesting stuff this time. Okay, so starting right here, we have this pin for Women's Foreign Missionary Society, and on the back it just says gold. So I don't know purity of that. Don't have the stuff with me today to test that. There's this little piece here that, of course, it's not marked because it broke off of something, but it looks gold to me, so it's something that I will test. And then all of these rings here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings, I believe are gold. 2 of them are not marked. I think these 2. But they absolutely look like gold. They're old, very old. They look like they've been worn for a long time. Like there's a buildup behind the stones. And so I do think all 7 of those are gold. These ones that were worn, maybe they've been worn so long that the marking's gone, or they're old enough that before they mark stuff regularly. These 3 necklaces here are all marked 925, and a lot of the places where it's marked 925, it also says CP. I hope you can see that right before the 925. So I was worried about, okay, maybe is that like copper plated or something? But I don't think it is. I think the CP is just like a maker's mark or something. And then this necklace down here has, right above the bottom here on this piece, has a marking that says 10K for 10 carat. And it says it's from Cripple Creek. And so this has like suspended in some kind of like resin, like gold flakes or something. But what I don't know is the whole piece 10 carat with this really long chain, or is it just that piece right there that's 10 carat. So that's something I would have to test to find out better. So there's one more group of stuff, and I'll keep moving on. I got the rest of everything on the table. I counted up the money, and it's about $80. I didn't count the 1-cent coins, but I counted everything else. This is the pile of basically the throwaways, the stuff from the jars that's kind of just nothing. And then we have a lot of pins, some like medals for different things, some like political medals and things, necklaces. Let's see, set this here. This one I think says it's sterling. This one doesn't say it is, but it looks like it might be. This one says sterling, but looks like it isn't, so that's always fun. Little bitty hammer. And more pins. Let's see. This is not any precious metal, but it's just kind of cool. This Christmas tree with really colorful stones. And this pewter box is kind of cool. It's like a little box, but also the lid is a pin. We got a Little wood token here for the Smile of Success Skill School, a wooden nickel. We got some Boy Scout pins and lots of necklaces and pins, some rock bracelets, more necklaces. That's how many buttons we ended up with. Didn't quite fill that jar. This watch right here is gold filled, and it's pretty old. Let's see if I can show you this here. I don't know this brand, but it's Bulova, Swiss. So, tons of stuff, lots of fun. I don't think any more gold in this bit, but save the absolute best for last here. A diamond. And I think it's probably, I don't know how easy it is to tell the size of this, but I think this has got to be the biggest diamond I've ever seen, and it looks beautiful. But appreciate you guys sticking around, watching this whole video, checking out everything I found as I searched through all of this. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at anything. Any questions or comments, feel free to make those below. Any suggestions, or if you know anything about anything you saw in here, I'd appreciate any information. So have a great day. Bye.